Hello, I'm your host, Hugo Alejandro Pedrosa. Last time you learned how to get directions to a job interview. Today, you will learn how to get ready for that interview. You will also learn how to respond to compliments, how to apologize for being late, and how to accept or reject an offer for a beverage. Getting ready for a job interview means wearing the right kind of clothes and learning how to present yourself. Let's begin our lesson by watching Anne and Tashomi get ready for their interviews. Pay close attention to what happens. Where does Anne go before her interview? Watch and listen.
That's it for me, Sonia. I've got an interview in an hour, so I've got to get ready.
Good luck. Are you feeling nervous?
A little bit. I feel so rushed. I have to get dressed and take the baby over to Mrs. Lopez's.
I thought your husband was watching him.
He couldn't, so I asked Mrs. Lopez. See you later.
Bye. Good luck. Will it be a table for one?
No, I'm looking for the boss. I have an interview for the job as a busboy.
A busboy, huh? Come here for a moment. Now you can see the boss.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking care of the baby, Mrs. Lopez. I couldn't have done it without you.
No problem. I hope you get the job.
Me too. Well, how do I look?
Your hair and your makeup look great, but looks like you're going to a party.
You think so? What am I going to do? I only have an hour to get to the interview.
Oh, you can't go like that. Let me get one of Maria's dresses. They might fit you.
Are you sure?
How about this?
It's wonderful. The flowers are so pretty.
Oh, hurry up and change.
Thanks again, Mrs. Lopez.
Hi, my name is Paul Young, and I'll be your teacher today. Let's answer a few questions about what we just saw. Does Sonia have an interview today? No, she doesn't. Anne has an interview. Who walks up to the restaurant? Right, Tashomi walks up. Why does Tashomi come to the restaurant? Because he has an interview for the busboy position. Does Sonia help Tashomi look better for the interview? Yes, she does. Where does Anne go before her interview? Right, she goes to Mrs. Lopez's apartment. What does she do there? Right, she drops off her baby. Does Mrs. Lopez give Anne one of Maria's dresses to wear? Yes, she does. We're going to watch Tashomi interview for the busboy position. Pay close attention. How does he behave? Is he relaxed or nervous? Does he move around a lot? Does he speak quietly or loudly? What questions does he answer? What questions does he ask? What time was Tashomi supposed to be at the restaurant?
Mr. Reynolds, there's someone here to see you.
Tashomi Melaku.
It's my pleasure.
Before we get started, Tashomi, we had an appointment half an hour ago. I don't like employees who arrive late, and I don't know anyone else who does.
I'm very sorry. I know you said to be here at 3 o'clock.
You don't want to show up late for a job interview. It doesn't make a good impression.
I didn't know that you wanted me to be here exactly at 3. I thought after 3 was okay. I'm really very sorry. May I sit down?
Sure. Another thing, Tashomi, shake hands firmly like this. Would you like a cup of coffee?
Thank you, yes.
How do you like the coffee?
Strong, but good.
Let's go sit down.
Let's talk about the conversation you just saw. Why does Tashomi talk to Mr. Reynolds? Right, because he has a job interview. What time was Tashomi supposed to be at the restaurant? Yes, at 3 o'clock. Is Tashomi on time for his interview? No, he isn't. He's a half hour late. Is it important to be on time for an interview? Yes, it is. What does Mr. Reynolds teach Tashomi how to do? Right, to shake hands firmly. Is it important to be polite to the person interviewing you? Yes, it is. Is Tashomi polite to Mr. Reynolds? Yes, he is. Does Tashomi like Mr. Reynolds' coffee? No, he doesn't, but he's very polite. Now we're going to see Ann interview for a job at the flower shop. Watch carefully to see how she behaves. Is she nervous? Does she look at the interviewer? What time does she arrive at the shop?
On? Yes.
It's only 2:20. You're 10 minutes early.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, no, don't be. Are you kidding? It's a pleasure to have someone arrive on time for an interview. You should see how many people come late. Let's go back into my office. So, I've had a chance to look over your application.
Were my answers to the questions clear?
Yes, they were fine. Did you drop something?
Excuse me?
Well, you keep looking at the floor. I thought maybe you were looking for something. Did you drop a contact lens?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
No, thank you.
That's a very pretty dress you have on.
Thank you. This flower shop really is so beautiful.
Thank you.
What time does Ann arrive at the flower shop? Right, at 2:20. Is Ann late for her interview? No, she's 10 minutes early. Is Mrs. Riley, the boss, happy that Ann's on time? Yes, she is. Is it important to look at the person who interviews you? Yes, this is called eye contact. Does Ann make enough eye contact with Mrs. Riley? No, she doesn't. Does Mrs. Riley try to get Ann to make more eye contact? Yes, she does. Does Mrs. Riley compliment Ann? Yes, she compliments Ann on her eyes and dress. Is Ann comfortable? No, she isn't. Is she polite? Yes, she is. Ann's polite because she compliments the flower shop. Now you're going to practice giving and receiving compliments. Listen to Ann talk to Mrs. Riley. After you hear Ann say something, you will have time to repeat it. Remember, if you need more time, you can always press the pause button. Let's watch and listen.
Hello, Ann. Thank you for being on time. I like employees who are on time.
You're welcome. It's important to me to be on time.
You look very nice. That's a beautiful dress you have on.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it. You have a very beautiful flower shop.
Thank you for the compliment.
You're welcome. I was a little nervous at first, but you've been very kind.
Sometimes on interviews, you're offered something to drink. Let's watch to show me. What does he say to Mr. Reynolds' offer? Repeat his answer.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Yes, thank you. I'd love a cup.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
No, thank you. Maybe later.
Let's practice one more thing. Apologizing. Let's watch to show me apologize for being late. And you repeat the apology.
We had an appointment a half hour ago.
I thought after 3 was okay. I'm really very sorry. It won't happen again.
Very good. Now we're going to practice giving and receiving compliments, apologizing, and accepting or rejecting offers in 3 different situations. After you hear our friends respond or ask questions, you can repeat what they say.
Mr. Szymanski, you're late.
I'm very sorry, but the bus was late. I got here as soon as I could.
If I hire you, will you be on time?
Yes, I will. I'm usually on time.
You have a nice speaking voice. I like that in a salesman.
Thank you. Besides working as a salesman, I studied speech and voice.
I'm going to have a cold soda. Would you care for one too?
Yes, thank you. I would.
That was very good. Let's try it some more.
Hello, you must be Dee Dee. You're right on time. That's good.
Thank you. Being on time is important to me.
That's a cute outfit. It really looks good on you.
Thank you. I picked it out myself.
Before we get started, can I offer you some cookies I baked?
Thank you, but no, I'm on a diet.
You must be Sonia. I'm Frank. I run the station.
It's nice to meet you, Frank.
I'm sorry I had to keep you waiting. I was on an important long-distance call.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't even notice.
Did you want a cup of tea? I'm having one.
Thank you. I'd love a cup of tea.
You know, you have a really nice smile and a warm personality. I think you'd make an excellent addition to our staff.
Thank you for saying so. I think I'd really enjoy working here.
That was very good. Now you will have a chance to practice answering on your own. Accept the compliment when you hear.
That's a very nice jacket.
Thank you very much.
Now apologize for being late when you hear.
You're 10 minutes late.
I'm sorry I was late. It won't happen again.
And now accept or reject a drink when it's offered to you when you hear.
Would you like something to drink?
Yes, thank you. I'll have a soda. No thanks.
Remember to say what you want to drink when asked. Now you try it.
That's a very nice jacket. You're 10 minutes late. Would you like something to drink?
That was very good. Remember, if you need more practice, rewind the tape and repeat the exercises. Most of us have been late. Ara's on his way to a job interview when he has a problem with his car. Watch Ara talk to Mrs. Lopez about his problem. Watch and listen. Think about these questions. What can Ara do to make sure he isn't late? What can Ara do to make sure this doesn't happen again? Afterwards, you will have a chance to write about this problem.
Hi, Ira.
Hi, Mrs. Lopez. Where's Maria?
Well, Seth took her to work this morning. She had an interview at the office.
I have an interview too. I wanted to see her first, for luck. I'd better go. I don't want to be late.
I wish you luck, Ira.
Thanks. Tell Maria I'll call her tonight.
Okay.
Oh, no, not again.
What's wrong?
It's my new car. The distributor cap is loose. I've been meaning to fix it, but I just haven't got time to get around it.
Is there anything I can do?
Why don't you get in and try to start it?
Okay.
Hang on a second.
What time is your interview?
It's in 15 minutes.
Shouldn't you call them and tell them you're gonna be late?
Tell a mechanic I'll be late because my car doesn't work? I don't think so. I've almost got it. Just give me one more second. Try it now. Thanks, Mrs. Lopez. I'll see you later. Gotta go.
Ira, look at your clothes.
Oh no, what am I gonna do? I can't go like this.
You're gonna have to hurry up and wash up and change.
I don't have time.
Well, you're gonna have to cancel your interview.
But I need this job.
Well, you better think fast. Time is running out. Dirty.
Does Ara drive by Maria's apartment building? Yes, he does. Who does he see out front? Right, Mrs. Lopez. What happens to Ara's car? Right, it breaks down. Does Mrs. Lopez help Ara with his car? Yes, she does. What happens to Ara's tie? Right, it gets dirty. Does Ara have time to wash up and change before his job interview? No, he doesn't. Does Ara have a problem? Yes, he does. What do you think Ara should do to solve this problem? Let's listen to our friends, give them a few suggestions.
I think Ara should go to the interview dressed just as he is. He can tell the mechanic what happened, and the mechanic will be impressed that Ara fixed his car and still made it to the interview on time.
I think Ara should take off his tie, wash up quickly, and then go to his interview. If he's late, he can blame it on the traffic.
Ara should call, make up an excuse, and hope that he can reschedule an appointment for another time.
Those were possible solutions. What do you think Ara should do? Have you ever been late for an appointment? What did you do? Write Ara a letter. Tell him what happened to you. Explain what you did about it. Then show your letter to your teacher. Rewind the tape if you need to review Ara's problem.
Thank you for taking the time to learn with us. Let's review. Today, you learn how to get ready for a job interview. You also learn how to respond to compliments, how to apologize for being late, and how to accept or reject an offer for a beverage. Next time, you will learn how to ask and answer questions in the job interview. Until then, keep putting English to work.